I really did. There's a lot. Like I said, the acting here is phenomenal. Great talent, great crew. Um, there's a handful of. Do you want me to name the scene, or do you mean like which scene specifically, or you're talking about have I
You
felt
can
that?
just give the vaguest example of
Okay,
we had an interaction
right.
post heist and whatever.
There was, yes, there's a couple scenes. There's a lot of scenes actually. I felt that when I'm really excited for people to see because it's gonna grab people's attention really quick. Beginning of the movie, middle, end. I don't want to ruin where it's at. There's places throughout the whole movie where there's very, very intense scenes. There was a couple where I'd walk out and I was like, whoa, that's really good. I watched playback off of it, and DP did a great job with the camera and stuff, and the acting was phenomenal. I was like, wow, that's gonna look really, really good when it's edited and put together. And I can't wait for people's reactions on that because it was really, really, really intense, and it's a nail biter. People are gonna look at that. I would say there was probably 2 or 3 where I walked away and I was like, it's a pretty crazy scene, an intense scene. It's gonna be very interesting to see how that turns out and how people react to it, and to see what people's not just reactions, but how they're talking about it afterwards, because they're gonna look at it and probably be in awe. But I don't want to ruin anything, so I'm not gonna say anything further than that.
So, how are you going to approach showing this film to the world? Are you doing the festival circuit, or are you forewarning it in a theater, or how else? After you're in the theater, are you going to go to VOD? Mm-hmm. How are you going about?
So I already have distribution for the movie. Basically, as long as I complete the movie, it's going to get distributed. I'm already under contract that it will be distributed. My goal with the film, I want to do a small or a select theatrical release for the movie, and also festivals, a little bit of both, but mainly more like a small theatrical release in LA and maybe like New York or bigger cities, and then some festivals. We'll see what happens. I don't know if people might love it, and maybe people will want to screen it at a lot of other festivals. Who knows? But my goal right now is a small theatrical release, some festivals, and then honestly, I have distribution. So, whoever picks it up, whoever we get deals with, whoever the distributor I'm working with, whoever they get deals with, like vendors and stuff, like Redbox, Amazon, iTunes. That's what I would like, obviously, and they should. Hopefully, we'll get that. It's one of those, or there's one that have Netflix. There's so many now online. There's like Google has it, YouTube. Obviously Amazon, iTunes, I go on there myself. So those are my goals to get those. Hopefully we'll get deals with them. And so it'll be for people who want to watch it, they can go online. People want to watch it, they can go online and watch it. And it should be online. And obviously Redbox, Netflix, we'll see what happens and which vendors.
Looking into the future, what type of film do you see yourself doing next? And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Sorry, back up again. What was I missed one of the parts of it.
What type of film do you see yourself making next? Mm-hmm. And where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I have a slew or list of screenplays. Well, a couple I've already written, feature-length screenplays that are done, copyrighted. Done what I would like to do. They're a little bigger budget, so we'll see about those. But there's another movie I want to do immediately after this one called The Refuge. Just real briefly about that. I don't want to talk too much about that. It's just it's about these different converging characters that are completely separate, but they all share one thing. They're all these sinners and murderers and these outlaws. All their paths converge together to one area. That I think would be really interesting, that I want to do here in LA. That's something I want to do. That's probably my next project. And then my film that I want to do, what I've been wanting to do for a long time, for a couple years now, is Suitcase City, feature-length film of that. If I could do that as the next one, that'd be great. We'll see, but that's gonna be a little bigger budget movie. I see myself in 5 years hopefully doing that one. That's what my goal is, to do that within 5 years. So I have The Refuge, Suitcase City. I'd like to do with both of those within 5 years, or at least Suitcase City within 5 years. I want to get that one in. That's the film that I want the most, that I love the script the most, and I think it'd be great. So